Holy cow. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I just did that whole stream and the sound didn't go through and not a single person let me know. You guys, really? Let's see. Let me see if you guys can hear me now. Do I really? I'll do it again. I have no problem. Someone has got to let me know if that sound is kicked in. But I'm pretty sure it has. So I'm going to go with it. Let me see what we got going on here. Yeah. All right. We're going to do this again, guys. You know what? We'll do it again. So, all right, I'm just warming up. That's all. I'm just warming up. You let me go through the whole stream, however many minutes that last one was, 20 minutes, and nobody told me that the mic wasn't working. I see how it is. Okay. So, welcome. Let's do the breakdown of the LMP1 class. We're going to go through the technical stuff to, as we've done in prior evenings. We keep going down some of the specifications that define the class. So, let's do it. LMP1. The LMP1 Le Mans Prototype 1 category has two types of cars, two types of entries. One would be the hybrid LMP1, and then you have a non-hybrid. Okay? And the LMP1 private teams category is reserved exclusively for independent private teams. A team that is independent of a manufacturer means a team that does not benefit from any support from a manufacturer other than for the single supply of engines, services relating to these engines, or commercial support. Any support from a manufacturer relating to the chassis or to chassis systems is prohibited. It is understood that traction control is considered as a chassis system. Okay? So, and the LMP1 cars are identified by the red background with white lettering. And let me just do another sound test. You guys, someone really. And let's see in the chat. You guys hear me? Just say yes. Just, you don't have to type a big word, or just put a Y or an N. All right. So, as we move forward, some of the specs on that. The engines the engine is free except following restrictions. Only petrol or diesel four-stroke engines with reciprocating pistons are permitted. The engine cubic capacity is free for LMP1 hybrid cars. The engine cubic capacity must not exceed 5,500 for the LMP1 cars, and the engine use is limited to 5 engines for the complete season, all race events per car entered. Okay? So, the driver categories, bronze drivers are not permitted. Boom. Okay? So, it's the license level. So, anything above that bronze license is okay. Bronze, no good. Okay? The minimum weight is 878 kilograms for the LMP1 hybrid. The non-hybrid LMP1, 833 kilograms is the minimum weight. That is a basic breakdown of the LMP1. Okay, moving forward, we're going to get into some of the drivers and then the final standings. The Q2, the qualifying 2 and qualifying 3 sessions were this afternoon and this evening. And we're going to go over the final 4 spots of each class. But we are going to go into the drivers of the teams and drivers of the LMP1 class right now. We'll cruise right through it. Just cruise. All right, it's not a big class. The number 1 car of Rebellion Racing. In the number 1 car, Rebellion Racing, with the drivers of Neil Gianni, Andre Lotterer, and Bruno Senna. The number 3 car of Rebellion Racing, and these are non-hybrid cars from Rebellion Racing. Thomas Laurent, Nathaniel Berthon, and Gustavo Menendez. The number 4 car of Bacalus Racing Team, in a non-hybrid car, Tom Dillman, Oliver Webb, and Paolo Roberti. In the number 7 Toyota Gazoo Racing car, which is a hybrid car, Mike Conway, Kamui Kobayashi, and Jose Maria Lopez. In the other Toyota Gazoo Racing, the number 8 car, of course a hybrid, Sebastian Buemi, Kazuki Nakajima, and Fernando Alonso. Number 10 Dragon Speed Team, in a non-hybrid car, Henrik Hedman, Ben Hanley, and Renger van der Zand. The number 11 car, SMP Racing, which is a non-hybrid car, Vitaly Petrov, Mikhail Aleshin, and Stoffel Van Dorn. And the number 17 car of SMP Racing, a non-hybrid, Stefan Saratin, Igor Oredzev, and Sergei Sirotkin. Okay, so those are the cars in the LMP1 class. Not a big class. Cruise right through it. I didn't slaughter that many names. It was good. All good. Okay. The class winners from last year, the overall winner of the race and the LMP1 winners was the number 8 car of Toyota Gazoo Racing, Sebastian Buemi, Kazuki Nakajima, and Fernando Alonso, completing 388 laps. All right, good for them. That was very cool. We jump back over to the top 4 places of each of the classes. I'm going to cruise right through this, guys. It is the second time. All right, so 84, the number 84 car of JMW Motorsport in the Ferrari F488 GTE. The number 3 spot, and this is for the LMGTE amateur class. The number 3 position, the number 86 car of Gulf Racing in the Porsche 911 RSR. The number 2 spot, the number 77 car of the Dempsey Proton Racing, Porsche 911 RSR. And the number 1 spot in the LMGTE amateur position, another Dempsey Proton Racing car in the Porsche 911 RSR. That's the number 88 car. Congratulations to them. Moving into the LMGTE Pro class, the number 4 team is the number 4 position is the number 93 car of the Porsche GT team in the Porsche 911 RSR. 3rd position, the number 63 car of the Corvette Racing in the Corvette C7R. The number 2 position, the number 67 car of the Ford Chip Ganassi Team UK in the Ford GT. And the 1st position of the LMGT Pro class, the number 95 car of Aston Martin Racing in the Aston Martin Vantage AMR. Awesome. LMP2 class. Let's do it. 4th position, number 48 car IDEX Sport Team in the Orica chassis. 3rd position, number 36 car, the Signatech Alpine Mapboot in the Alpine chassis. Number 2 position, the number 31 car of the Dragon Speed team in the Orica chassis. And the number 1 position in the LMP2 class, the number 28 car of TDS Racing in the Orica chassis. Going into the LMP1s, number 4 position, the number 3 car, Rebellion Racing. The number 3 position of SMP Racing. And the number 2, the 2nd position overall, the number 8 car of the Toyota Gazoo Racing. And the number 1 position is the number 7 car of the Toyota Gazoo Racing. Obviously, both hybrids, and the only hybrids in the entire race are 1st and 2nd. So that wraps up positions, or the top 4 positions of each class for tomorrow. I had mentioned tomorrow evening I will be doing the weekend race schedule, because Saturday morning, obviously, I don't want to take away from anyone watching the races, including myself. So I'll be doing that tomorrow night. The also I mentioned also my Twitter stream briefly. I didn't really carry through. Just I've recently been looking into anyone that knows a motorsports photographer, someone whose career it is to travel to tracks and as a motorsports as a sports journalist for magazines, any sorts of publications, and that's their occupation. I'm looking to connect with someone like that to provide photos for the stream. And I think it'd be great to have current pictures from all the events as they happen or have just happened. And in turn, it gives a lot of exposure for those motorsport photographers to, for their work to be viewed by a community that is specifically interested in their field. So it's a win-win situation. If anyone knows of anyone like that, please direct them to me. Or shoot me, a direct message on Twitter. Just let's connect. All right. Once again, any questions, comments, suggestions, you always get me on Twitter at Flyin18T, FLYIN, the number 1, the number 8, the letter T. That's for Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. What else? Tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. New York time is when the 24 Hours of Le Mans start. Very excited for that. A lot of other good racing going on. I was watching MotoGP on Periscope earlier. Motor Trend. Make sure you check out Motor Trend. Motor Trend is covering every second of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. If it's worth giving it a shot, guys. I mean, just check it out. See if you can get a subscription to that. And we'll cover some other stuff that I found in the weekend race schedule. We'll cover tomorrow night. But Motor Trend is covering every second of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. That's it. I think I covered everything. This is the really quick second run of the LMP1 class preview for the race, and the final grid order for tomorrow morning. So I apologize for the Periscope before. No sound. I'm assuming I have sound now. I'm going to try one more time here. Do you hear me? I'll put it in chat in case you can't hear me. Hopefully someone types back, but I'm hoping you hear me. Anyone? just type a yes or a no. You guys are killing me tonight. Killing me. All right. I appreciate everyone's time, assuming you have heard me for the second run of this. And I will see everyone tomorrow night for the weekend race schedule. All right. Thank you very much. Have a good evening. Bye.